Hello and welcome to TravelTrollsTV. How are you all doing today? Ridiculously hot. Ridiculously hot. And it's supposedly only 20 degrees today. And it's going to be 28 over the next few days, so it's getting stupid. And this collar, I wore yellow. Some people said red, some people said yellow, so I went for yellow. But this collar, it's really not good in hot weather. It's really plasticky type, you know what I mean? Have you seen that?
What?
Yeah, you nearly saw it then.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Is it a moth?
It's a moth. That is the biggest moth I've ever seen in my life. That is massive.
What's it doing in here?
Look at the size of him. It's huge. Right, I have to save his life. Because he will die there.
He's probably coming here for the shade.
Well, that's tough. He's going out and he'll have to find some under a tree. Oh, no, he moved and stuff. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Oh, I don't like it, Maz. Oh,
don't squash it.
Oh, it's full of... I do like wildlife, I do, but it's scary, innit? Please, just go on my hand and don't fly. Oh, don't flutter. It's horrible.
What are you doing? No, leave him. You're distressing him.
Distressing him? What about me?
Bless him.
Ugh! He's minging. Get him out of my awning, Mazzy. Get him out of my awning.
Let him settle.
What on earth are you doing?
Trying to get the... I couldn't undo that. So I'm trying to get the water out of it.
Why don't you just ask me to undo that?
No.
You'll be there half an hour.
No, it's like a safety thing when it's... I know what I'm doing.
Why have you been using that anyway?
Because I've been doing stuff.
What have you been doing?
I'm trying to clean your football. Trying is the Ottomith word. Ottomith?
Ottomith?
Ottoman word.
Ottoman?
It's
the Ottoman and Ottomith word. Oh, she's brilliant, isn't she? She's brilliant. Optimum word? I don't know what you're trying to say, really. Octopus word?
I'm looking for a word that is trying to... Oh, don't take Nick.
Is it an octagonal word? Is it an omelette word?
Going round in circles now, though, aren't we? Yeah.
Yeah, Mazzy's had a go at my new t-shirt today. So, if you want to see... Is that tomorrow?
That's tomorrow, yeah.
If you want to see the outcome of that...
I'm finished.
Come back tomorrow.
I'm finished. Yeah.
She tried her best. She was really worried that I'd be mad if she ruined it. And I says, look, it needs the yellow out. Go for it. If any autographs stain or anything, smudge or anything, you can't help it. You're not doing it on purpose, are you?
Right, they're going to come over in mine and watch it tomorrow, though.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah.
He's still up there and I can't reach him now. He's got too high. Ooh, he's come low again. I don't like it, Mazzy. No. He's gone. He's gone. He went up there.
Good.
See you later. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? I've saved his life. He would have died in there. Are you seeing that, people? Are you sure you weren't... What's that called?
Steam cleaner.
Were you steam cleaning when we were driving? Because that looks just like our exhaust. Do it up there again.
No, because it'll land.
No, they'll see it. Look, that looks just like our exhaust does.
Oh, I told you that's hot water.
So for tonight's tea, last night, you know, Mazzy was insisting you're not having corned beef and beetroot, which is what I wanted. You're not having it, you're not having it. So I went to bed, I thought I'm having tuna. And I'm not really keen on this tuna stuff. So anyway, I went in the fridge, I got a sandwich out, I laid on the bed, took all my clothes off because it's just ridiculous. It's like 40 degrees at 5 till 7 PM, it's unbearable. Took a sandwich there, I opened it, it was corned beef and beetroot, wasn't it?
I tried my best to get you to eat it, but never mind. You know, see, I do spoil you.
You do spoil me, which is why tonight I'm having spam.
Oh no, you're not.
What?
There's now about that much corned beef that needs eating.
I had corned beef last night.
Oh, here we go again. You're terrible, you are.
I'll tell you what I'll do then. I'll have half whatever's left of the corned beef as a cold sandwich, and I'll have a spam sandwich. So then tomorrow morning we'll be left with half of a tin of spam.
Spam, yeah.
And I'll have that tomorrow night.
Yeah, but then tomorrow you won't want the spam. You'll want like tuna again or something. Going round in circles with you today.
I'll have to be honest with you. I haven't been wearing this all day. I've been topless. Topless. It's alright, I ain't got boobs, so, you know, it's not like there's out to see. And I ain't got any hairs, I ain't got anything. Some men go topless, don't they? And I ain't done it in public. And I ain't done it while as neighbours were here. That would be disrespectful, as neighbours have gone home. So I started taking my top off. I've put this up to a certain level so they can't see my booby bits. And I've just been topless in here and topless out there on the chair.
He has been.
You feel so much better. In this kind of heat, why can't you just go topless? People walk down road topless, don't they?
Yeah, but it's not the done thing. You're not even supposed to be doing that when you're abroad, you know.
Yeah, but there's two types of topless. Three types of topless in my opinion. 3 or 4 really. Women
right.
is a no-no, okay? You don't do it as a woman. That wouldn't be right.
I thought you were going to say women. Yeah, women can go topless if they like.
I disagree. I don't even like it when it's on a beach. Where did we were in
I've got to go in.
Tenerife.
Come in.
We were in Tenerife and we went for a walk. I think it was Tenerife. And there was a couple of women sunbathing, topless, really thin bikini bottoms on, at a harbour. And we're just walking along. And it's not, to an Englishman, it's just not right. I don't agree with going topless, any woman going topless in public. I'm sorry if you're in like doing that, but I don't like it. Especially if you've got a kid with you, like a 14-year-old boy, and you're walking along and there's a topless woman there and he'll be like dying to look but really embarrassed. No, I don't like it. But for a man like me, I think it's alright. As I say, there's a few different types of topless. And one of them is the peck men.
Yeah, but why is it alright for men? I don't like it when I'm seeing men strolling around the town and got a t-shirt over their shoulders and thinking they're
the peck men.
They're not even hot. They're just trying to walk around town trying to look like.
But that's what I'm saying. They're the peck men.
Behave what I call them.
I don't agree with peck men. Men who are a bit muscular and they want everyone to know and look at my body.
Look at you, woo. But going back to the ladies though, but you've got to remember that's their culture over in Spain. That's the way the women were brought up.
Yes.
And on that note as well, why should you be embarrassed? We all shouldn't be embarrassed about our bodies. It's other people that makes us all feel insecure and embarrassed of our bodies. You shouldn't feel embarrassed. We're all human.
It's a very, very... There's not a winning scenario. It's like I'm saying, if you are a 13-year-old boy with your parents walking past and there's a girl there naked, you're embarrassed. I were always embarrassed as a kid, even walking past a beautiful girl, 'cause I want to look at her, and it's embarrassing. But yeah, it's a different culture, I get that.
You know, there was the same scenario then with the women just breastfeeding. That was a big hoo-ha in this country a little while ago, wasn't it? What, is it the done thing, is it not the done thing? Not that you can even see anything when women do it. You know?
I think that's acceptable. Breastfeeding's acceptable.
Yeah, well...
We've been in places where we've had women breastfeeding near us.
There's in my eyes, there's nothing wrong with it at all.
There isn't anything wrong with it.
Yeah, we're just not brought up with it. And I'll tell you why we aren't as a country. Because we weren't brought up living, I suppose, with like... maybe that hot weather constantly 12 months of the year and having the beach and stuff next to you.
Yeah, but that's not to do with breastfeeding, is it? Breastfeeding should be...
I'm not talking about breastfeeding.
Okay, wherever you are.
No, I'm not talking
breastfeeding is as old as Eve. You remember her? She's been in a few films with Adam.
I think it's wrong for anybody to turn around and say you're not allowed to breastfeed your woman. But anyway, I don't even want to go down that
they don't do that. Anyway, so you've got the peck guys who try to look cool and hard, and they tend to, yeah, as you say, have the shirt over the shoulder, massive pecs. I don't agree with it. But then you've got the 65-year-old, 75-year-old man with a big long beard.
Yeah.
A bit of a vagrant, a bit of a traveller, and he's just really, really hot, and he just wants to cool down like I do out there.
Yeah.
And I think that's perfectly acceptable.
Well, yeah, but do it in your discretion. No one else really wants to be looking at you.
No, I disagree. I think that's perfectly fine. As long as you look scruffy and old and ugly,
you're okay. I don't mind.
I don't mind.
Walking on a campsite and a bloke's got his... That's no problem. That's no issue, is it?
As long as he's not a pet guy. Just doing it for attention.
Oh, so it's you're being choosy.
I am being choosy. It's whether you're doing it for attention or whether you're doing it to stay cool.
Yeah, but
there's a massive difference.
That shouldn't differ anyway. It's either you're allowed or you're not allowed, or should you do it or should you not? What does it matter what reason I'm doing it for?
I'll tell you what, I never thought this had come into this kind of conversation.
No.
What do you guys think about topless people? Let us know in the comments, because that's our views.
Oh no, don't get political.
No, get political.
Arguing.
Don't be putting any images of beautiful 28-year-old girls on beaches with breasts out and stuff. We're not interested. So you're editing tomorrow night's video, the t-shirt, Dan's autographed t-shirt video.
Yes.
You've got a video already for tonight.
Yeah. I'm trying to do one for every day for the rest of this month.
And so are we for this channel.
We are, yeah.
So, what was I going to say? What time is your video on?
7:30 every night.
7:30 every night. Mazzy X, there's a link in the description if you want to go over and check her videos out.
I've had a few new subscribers this week, so yeah, I do appreciate that. Come over and check me out.
That's what I like to see. 75% water in the tank. I'm going to have a cold shower tonight.
Oh, me too. Well, I had the hot water on.
I don't want hot water.
Oh, I do.
Having hot water on, all that's going to do is warm the van up.
So should I have mine first? Because I know you'll get in and then use all the hot water.
Why would anyone want hot water when it's 35 degrees in here?
It's not that it's hot, it's though, what's the word? You can control it so it's not going to freeze you. Isn't it?
I love being frozen when it's 30 odd degrees. And it is, you know, it's probably, they said 20 degrees today, that's rubbish. It's probably about 23 degrees outside.
I'll tell you what,
it will be 35, 40 in here by the end of the day.
I'm feeling it today, if I'm honest. I'm really feeling it.
Just been having a discussion with Mazzy. She isn't sure if it's a good idea. It's not the Travel Trolls way to be negative in videos. But sometimes you just have to be. You have to be. So I'm going to have a rant. A big rant. About product reviews. So, we do a lot. Most YouTubers do a lot of product reviews. You earn more money doing that than actually on the videos. So when a company offers you a product which is worth thousands and money to review it, it's very, very hard to turn down. Which is why we all do it. You know, all you people who say, oh, it's just all product reviews and it's not what it used to be in that channel. If you were us, you'd do it. Okay, so anyone who does product reviews on YouTube, they do it for a reason. Because they have to. Because it's good money. Alright? But that isn't what my rant's about. My rant is about the companies themselves. So, when we started product reviews, we used to do it for free. We just got the product. I think like the first thing I ever reviewed was probably... In fact, the first thing I reviewed was women's beauty care products. And I did it as like a joke video, but a review video. And I was doing like makeup-y stuff on my face. And my next one, I think, was hairless, shampooless, waterless shampoo, which I still use today. Okay, so it were weird things like that, worth nothing and getting paid nothing. But just getting something for free as a new YouTuber, it's quite exciting. You feel honoured. But now we're at the stage where we're getting paid and getting some serious products, especially things like bikes. I haven't done a bike review in, I don't know, 8 months maybe, simply because they come in a lot of packaging and it's hard getting rid of the packaging. If I had a house, no problem, I'd do it if I could go to a tip with all the packaging, but it's not fair on the campsite to keep having all this bike packaging. They were easy videos to do and the bikes were an easy sale, but you didn't get paid for them. Most bike video companies won't pay you to do a review, they'll just give you a lovely bike. But anyway, moving on to now, in this last few weeks, it's got to the point, teamed up with some big companies, big products worth a lot of money, being paid well to review them. And they give you guidelines. You never used to get guidelines. They used to just send you the product, you reviewed it. You didn't even have to send them the video beforehand. You just did it, put the video up, and they were happy. Nowadays, they're getting really cheeky. Can you send us the video after you've done it? Here are the guidelines. We want you to do this, say this, do this. Which isn't like I don't like to do it like that. I'm not going to name any companies who have annoyed me in this video, just to let you know, because it's still ongoing. But being sent products, doing a review, one of them was basically the product was rubbish. In my opinion, in our opinion, the product was rubbish. So I got back in touch with the company and I said, you know what, we can't put up a review video of this because we don't want our viewers to spend all that money. The product's worth thousands. We don't want them to spend all this money on a product which we don't think is very good. So I'm not doing it. And I did say, in fact, maybe I should tell us viewers how bad it is, because I know all the other YouTubers are going to be putting videos up saying how good this is, and viewers are going to be believing it when it's not. And I think that scared them a bit, so they sent me something out for free. And they sent me some money they owed me from 2 years ago, which they weren't going to send me until I mentioned this. To cut a long story short on that one, the company have actually paid me for the review, which is not going on YouTube, because I did do a review saying it was, you know, it seemed pretty good, but then after I'd stopped filming, I used it properly and it was rubbish. So I said I want paying for the time I've spent on that, and they did pay me. They sent me a free product. They paid me the money they owed me from 2 years ago, but they've also sent me a load of products worth a lot of money. They've not even mentioned picking them up, so God knows I might be having some brand new things to sell very soon if they don't mention it, because I can't store these things, they're massive. But I'm still not on to my problem, right? My main problem: you make a review video, you think it's pretty good, and I think my review videos are pretty good. They're simple because I don't know too much about the products. I'm not an expert, and I will not be one of these who says that they use it for 3 months before they do the review. I unbox it and I review it that day. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't, and I say so. But yeah, you get asked to do a review video, you spend your time doing it, you think it's perfectly good, and you send it off to them. They want to see it before it's posted. Send it off to them, and they come back to you and say, it's alright, but can you change that, and that? and before you know it, you're making a completely new video, simply because they want a puppet, and I ain't no puppet. Some of them even give you scripts telling you what to say. I ain't one of them. I won't do it. A lot of people will, a lot of people do, and some people are comfortable doing that, but I'm not that kind of person. I want to be sent a product, review it in my way, however long it is, put it up, and everyone's happy. I know my viewers, and I know what my viewers want to see. So if I turn around and say, oh, join our shopping experience, it's going to be fantastic, we've got a club going and you all need to join. No, I wouldn't talk like that. That ain't me. So this last 2 or 3 weeks, I've actually turned around to 3 companies now and put them in the place. I've said, no, if you're not happy with the video I've just done, then I won't do a review video. I'll sell the product to pay for my time for spending all day reviewing that product, and then they tend to turn around and say, ooh, I don't know then, maybe we should just let him put it up as it is. I think one of the big problems is most of these companies are Chinese, and there's a bit of a language barrier, and they're using translators and stuff. I think another problem is they're using agents, so you're actually dealing with an agent for that company, not with them directly. So the agent is usually very nice, lovely, on your side, but then they have to send the video on to the company. They get it back, and then the agent gets in touch with you, says, no, they want this changing, want this changing. So anyway, I've started sticking up for myself. I've got 2 ongoing problems with 2 companies, and it's come to the point now, I will never put a review video up of something which is rubbish unless I put a video up showing that it's rubbish, but I'll always give the company an option before I put that up. I would never sell something which is rubbish to you guys. I won't let you waste your money on something rubbish, and I definitely will not be walked over by anybody. Never have been, never will be. I think you guys who do watch the review videos, I think you realise I'm pretty good at it. It's all about personality, isn't it, and how you simply put it across to your audience, and I think I'm pretty good at it. So when you do a 5-minute video, for example, and they come back and say, no, we want this changing, this changing, this, it's really disheartening, and all for the sake of a few quid. I'd rather not bother. Say, alright then, won't deal with you again, bye bye. So to round this up, I think what I'm trying to say is some of these companies are getting very cheeky, they're getting very demanding. There's a lot of YouTubers out there who are selling rubbish just for money, and they're going to hate me for saying this video, but it's true, it's true. And it's time we all stood up to these companies as YouTubers, as viewers, and told these companies how it's going to be. We'll do it our way, right? Give me the product, give me the money, we'll do a review, we'll put it on, everyone's happy. I ain't being dominated to it by anybody anymore. Enough is enough, but that is the end of my rant. For now. There might be a follow-up to this, as I say, I'm still in a predicament with a couple of companies, but it can only work in my favour, to be honest with you. I've got their products, and it's up to them which way they want to go with these, but I will not be dictated to by anybody. Right, enough of that, on with the video. You having a nice day? Spam, 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 spam.
Spam?
Yep.
I got the spam out!
Spammed it!
Spam!
Yes, get in! Can't beat a bit of spam on a hot day.
Yeah, that's not what you're having though.
Eh?
I haven't told ya. So the bit of corned beef was only meant to be for one sandwich, and you were going to have spam on your other sandwich.
Yeah.
But there was too much corned beef, so now you've got 2 corned beefs and beetroot sandwiches. again.
Like I had last night.
Yeah. Right, so the spam, I'll put the spam in the fridge.
Well, hang on a minute, there's only one there.
Oh, no, there ain't. This is what you do with that, you see.
Yeah, but if you take them off and just put them together...
No.
What? Why am I having skinny sandwiches? Nobody loves me.
They're a thick sandwich. Look at that filling in there. That's actually a really decent sized filling.
Yeah, for a normal person. Nobody loves me, nobody looks after me.
And also, I'm not going to do 4 triangles. It ended up all just falling to bits yesterday. I'll do 2.
Dare you? Not 4 triangles? What's the point in a sandwich if you can't have 4 triangles?
We are having big fridge freezer problems. Fridge and freezer.
Lolly problems, that's what we're having.
Well, we did last night, didn't we?
I wanted a lolly.
So I've just gone into here and I've had to take all the ice lollies out of the boxes because one of them, well, the one I'd put, oh, it's complicated, isn't it?
Last night I tried one of these and it was soft. It were all soft.
From our freezer.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah. It wasn't solid. So we put them in here because this has never let us down.
Yeah.
But even in here, they're not rock hard. Maybe it's just the boxes.
No, I'm thinking because with the boxes, this was right on top of that, and I bet it was struggling to cope with it then. Because we did have bread in there, those 2 boxes, and a load of bread rolls as well.
Right, I think it'll be okay now.
Yeah, it should be okay now. What temperature have you got it on?
-18, that's what you should have it on for. It's been
for
fine.
A hot day.
That is the first time it's let us down.
And that was just, I think it was because I covered the van.
I think the fan isn't. Yeah, I agree with you.
So I'll show you our freezer here. There's nothing to see, but I'm just going to just put that there. Oh, Dan, you want your beers out? Yeah, he wants these beers out. So although it's making things cold and it looks really frozen, doesn't it? Which it is, it's just not making things frozen in there, is it?
No.
What I find I have to do, and I've had to do it a few times now in the last sort of couple of weeks, is defrost all that, turn the whole lot off, defrost all that, and then get the fridge going again, and it
just
sort of
too
solves
hot.
the problem, doesn't it? It is too hot.
I'll tell you what's funny though.
Yeah.
I did have a company contact me this morning who do fridges.
Oh,
so I don't do what we need.
Ah.
Which is a shame because that would have been perfect, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
They do like fridges.
Oh. I don't know, we could have one of them in the awning. No.
It has to be the same unit to fit in there, or I don't know.
What sort of fridge was it then that you offered?
It's just a company and they sent me a link to the website.
Like a household fridge, you mean?
A lot of them are for vans and stuff.
Oh, I see.
But they're not like fridge freezers with a cooker.
Alright, no, it's no good.
So it's no good to us.
Right, anyway, take your beers then.
See you later. These are the lollies I'm waiting for. Now, I love cornettos. I do love cornettos. I like a big tub of ice cream, but I had a big tub of ice cream last week. I fancied something a bit different, and they're nice normally. Can you remember from the ice cream man? Like a fruity outside and ice cream in the middle. Used to love them as a kid. But yeah, tried one last night and it was soft, so I didn't eat it. So I'm hoping tonight I'm going to get one of them. Mazzy got these because and these were good as kids, especially in hot weather. These are fantastic, you know, the milk ones. My all-time favourite is well, they're just called Feasts now, but when I were a kid it was called Big Feast because it were big and it were a feast. You know, the big chocolate ones with the nuts on the outside. Oh yes, massive block of chocolate in the middle and you put it in your mouth and it went ugh. Oh, them were the days, weren't they? But yeah, we've got them. I want them frozen because I'm going to need them tonight. Definitely going to need them tonight. I'm going to have a really cold shower. Why would you want a hot shower if it's 35 degrees, 40 degrees in the van? I'm going to have a really hot shower, a couple of ice lollies, cold corned beef and beetroot sandwiches, I'm going to feel good. We have got weed killer and we've been using the weed killer, but it's actually campsite warden Dave who put me onto salt. He's been using salt to kill the weeds and I've noticed the results. It's fantastic. So we've been using salts on some of his weeds and yeah, it does work. For some reason, we don't know what this is all about. This is where our waste pipe drains into. We'll keep getting like fresh water coming up, fresh mud coming up, as if there's a mole coming up or something, but that isn't possible. I don't understand why it's looking like that. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just going to put a bit of salt on some of the weeds. I don't know if it works as well on grass as proper weeds. As I say, I have got some proper weed killer, but I'm going to save that. I just want to see how good this does on its own. And if this works, I'm going to do all this area, because there shouldn't be any weeds here. I'm going to do all that area. In fact, I'll do it anyway. Just throw it down. Let's kill it. Kill it all off. It's only grass, isn't it? I haven't got any feelings. And in this hot weather, you see, that should really kill anything off. Right, we're running out already. I think I need to be a bit more liberal with that. But down here, we've noticed a few more coming up, but nothing too serious. I think the problem is when it's a thistle, if Mazzy's wearing sandals, it gets her. So I need to keep on top of the thistles and the nettles. Anyway. Oh, you're there.
Yay! I'm exhausted now. Gonna call this one it?
Yeah. Are we gonna get naked?
No.
Well, I am. You know I am. I don't sleep with clothes on.
It's been a hot day.
Not on a campsite. I will, while camping, I'll put clothes on for security in case I have to run out. On campsite, I have to be naked in heat like this. It's too hot.
It's too hot, yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Well, I want to jump in the shower anyway, so wrap this one up.
Yep, you go first. I'll go after you. But you have a hot one, I'll have a cold one.
Oh no, I think I'm going to have a cold one now. I am really hot.
We love you to bits.
Love y'all.
No, we really do. Sorry for ranting a bit today, but hey, some things need saying.
And I didn't approve of that,
No,
actually.
she didn't. She didn't.
Absolutely.
Say goodbye to them.
Bye. See you tomorrow.
If you're lucky. Bye bye. Love you.